Here with hotbox cards. Welcome, sir.
Hello, everybody. I made it. I didn't think I was, but I made it.
Woo, got a new outfit too. Very fancy.
I do. Very sleek.
We were, yeah, I had to use the bushes real quick. we,
I think you're taking a number 2. You've been in there a while.
Oh, jeez. Gotta go wash my hands. Yeah, I've been trying to get the Streamlabs going with the dual camera, but for some reason it hasn't been working right.
Well, I don't think I should be in the water with cowboy boots. Better get out.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
I don't want to ruin my cowboy boots.
Yeah, cowboy boots and a tracksuit. He is all on it. That's going to be an interesting golfing attire. And the boots are on the outside. I like it, man. It's fancy. Pinky out right there.
I apologize if you guys hear me eating. I'm eating pizza while playing.
What kind of pizza, man?
It's pepperoni from Sheetz. Sheetz is a convenience store, but they make food and stuff there.
Ah.
I got one right up down from my house. They make a really good pizza, though. It was only like $3 for this little personal pan.
Anybody on the chat right now? My daughter's hogging my phone, so I can't see the chat right now. As soon as she's off it, I will acknowledge everybody. But thank you for joining us today. We are Tuesday Teas, where we play a little bit of everybody's golf. We talk this hobby and sports. Hotbox cards getting lucky and picking up some good stuff today.
I did. I found out in the wild Chronicles blasters, Mosaic, and Absolute Memorabilia football.
Yeah, very jealous right now. I've not been able to find anything.
Sometimes it's just the luck of the day you go. I was there 2 days ago. Shelves were empty, but...
There we go. NASCAR and south of the border in the house. Welcome, fellas. Appreciate you hopping on. And we're gonna. I saw Carshy Chris was hopping on. I don't know if he's getting online or what's going on, but we're gonna. You got time for a quick 15-minute round?
Yeah, I got time for a 15-minute. Yeah, I have more time. I've got like half an hour.
All right, let's start a 9-hole round. This is the bonus course. We're going to get extra points for playing this thing. Got to switch to the Big Air. And Dak Prescott, man. That
I don't have the Big Air.
That was horrible.
Oh, yeah. You know, my Giants are good at hurting quarterbacks.
And they showed it in like slow motion on the replay.
Yep.
It was nasty. 25 Perez, welcome, man. Elbow bump, booty bump. I still want to call that a booty bump, but that's just me.
You know, the Giants, I was thinking the Giants have hurt Emmett Dyson's career. We took out Alex Smith a couple years ago.
Yep.
And now Dak Prescott. Oh, there's Card Shark Chris.
Card Shark Chris, welcome, man.
Oh, he left already.
I'll see how he is.
Yeah. You know what? He saw my outfit. It was like, nope, not doing. You want to wait a little bit for him?
Making his first appearance in a game.
I know.
Almost 2 years. And it is you versus me next week. Washington versus the Giants.
Oh, we might win a game. But you know I'm kicking your butt in fantasy football this week, right?
Yeah, I saw. Well, I saw 3 people left to play. They need to overperform. Yeah. If Josh Allen pops off 40 points, I might have a shot, and it's possible. It might not. The Titans' D is pretty good, so I don't know. But if he throws for 4 touchdowns, I might have a shot against you. But I got him. I got Stephon Diggs. I have the Bills' defense. So we'll see how that plays out, man. I think I'm down by like 30.
Oh, I think you're down by more than 30.
Was it more than 30?
Hold on 1 sec. I'll tell you.
Yeah, Joe Morgan passed away. Love listening to him on play-by-play for ESPN.
Yeah, he was awesome. Maybe that's why Curtis is still mourning. That's why he's not on.
It's possible. Yeah, Chase Claypool blowing up, man. What do you have, like 2 or 3 touchdowns, something like that?
I think didn't he have 4?
He had 4? Wow. Crazy.
I could be wrong. Probably am.
Steelers
But I know he at
undefeated,
least
man.
had 2.
There he is. Car Shark Chris, welcome.
Hey.
Are you going to stay the whole time, or are you going to leave right away again?
No, I couldn't hear you guys. I couldn't hear you guys.
Well, there was definitely something wrong because hotbox is hard to not hear right over here.
Well,
No, I know my little Wi-Fi pod kind of took a quick dump, but it came back online. So,
Dave, you are down by 67 points.
What?
Yeah, 150 to 83.
I think you're looking at South of the Borders team. That can't be my team.
That is your team, man.
Darn it. Tomorrow at 4:30 we are doing what are we doing? We're doing Poker Chromies 4:30 every Wednesday. So yeah, we're gonna be busy tomorrow. Tuesday and Wednesday are my days off, so I try to cram everything in. The kids have social learning during the day, so I can't do a whole lot then. And then Dodgers are playing right now. There's a Bills-Titans game on right now. A lot of stuff going on. But yeah, tomorrow's Poker Chromies with Hotbox Cards and Curtis Elliott, maybe.
I hope, Curtis. We've missed him the last 2 weeks.
yeah, is Curtis doing okay?
As far as I know. I don't know, he might be pissed at Hotbox Cards for beating him, I don't know.
Well, I beat him, man.
25 Perez says the White Sox fired their manager.
Yes, they did.
Wow. Surprised?
I didn't even know who the manager was until I saw he got fired.
Yeah, me neither. With that talent pool and them actually making the playoffs this year, that is a shock.
Yeah.
Where are we meeting up, fellas?
Hawaii out. Lobby 9.
Hawaii out?
World 1.
Yeah, like unless he's like banging the owner's daughter, like you would think getting to the playoffs for the first time in how many years, and
plus he's
all
got
that.
a really young team, you know. They're only going to get better.
That's crazy. They must have somebody in mind. AJ Hinch going to the White Sox, baby. Oh.
Never know.
Yeah, it's possible. Who knows? Yankees blow it, or did they just get outplayed?
I have no clue. I didn't watch any of it.
They looked pretty strong the first game, and then lost 2-1-1, and then lost the deciding game.
To me, the Yankees have always been dependent on power. If they're not hitting home runs, like they can't win the small game like Tampa Bay can.
Yeah, well, that's the Dodgers this year too, though.
True.
Dodgers need to figure out what they're doing closing, because our end relievers, Kelly, Jansen, I thought Trinan was going to be great, but he ended up giving it up on that game too. So I thought for sure it'd be Dodgers in 6, but we'll see. Atlanta might actually end up taking this thing if we can't get our stuff together. Yeah, Alex Cora and AJ Hinch are out there and available for people, man. Would you take either of those guys as your manager?
I would take AJ.
And they're talking about the Tigers, trying to lure him. But
if you were AJ Hinch, would you rather go to the White Sox or the Tigers?
Depends. I think the White Sox are, way closer.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But there might be enough developmental talent in the Tigers to really, Hinch has got some years left. Gardenhire was dying a slow death.
Yep.
25 Press says he thinks Kershaw is faking his back injury because he doesn't want to choke again. I don't know, man. He's definitely had back issues, but he's also had problems, so who knows, man.
All right, I just hit it out of bounds for you guys. Give you a quick lead here.
It's technically been his fault the last couple years, but he's given up some big home runs in some big spots. if he would fake his injury or not, but who knows, man.
Wow. Another out of bounds hit.
Wow. Start over, man. Exit and then do another 9-hole round.
You can't start over.
Hey, come on, hotbox. Like, you don't want to talk
never. I wouldn't even consider doing that.
Okay.
Start over.
I'm not gonna lie, I am grabbing a couple of these little ruby emblem or coins and rubies that are up here real quick. In the
Oh,
present box.
man.
All right, I'm playing now.
32 feet for Eagle, baby. -2.
Wow.
Switch the win up on your boy.
I got an Eagle, and I placed 612th in the ranking. That's horrible.
Oh, I chipped it in for a birdie.
And I'm out of bounds again.
Robert's here. Robert Jenkins in the house.
No, I'm not gonna start over again. I just don't get this. This is not cool at all. I can't hit the every. There we go. Now it's not on the red. I got a little pink.
Yeah, get out of that stink, man.
Yeah, no doubt. You get the pink warmed up first, and you slowly go to the stink. You can't go right for the stink right away. Everybody knows that. It's an amateur move.
I don't know. I had one that liked that more than the pink.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. From the rooter to the tutor, baby.
Well, this episode is taking a weird turn.
No, it's just the truth, Hotbox. Come on, they turn you get some that once they hit a certain age, and what my friend used to tell me in high school, that he said they all like it, they just don't know it yet. So why am I the only one laughing, guys? Come on.
Yeah. First Chris going to the ATM a whole lot.
These views are not necessarily of those of ABQSCNC or Hotbox.
Okay.
Are you still going out of bounds?
No, I'm putting. Terribly, but I'm putting. It was only double bogey.
Yeah, so very sad news here. Joe Morgan passed. Remember, him and the Egghead guy would always commentate on ESPN. Great team of commentators right there.
Yeah, Joe Morgan was every bit of the commentator he was the player.
Yeah. Oh, I bounced over the water.
Nice.
Well, it was a bad shot. I shouldn't have even been close to the water.
Oh, he's in the sand over there. I see you. Oh, barely making the green.
I'm wearing my Iron Chic shirt today.
Tip of the hat.
Yes. Cheeky, baby.
I don't know if we've been on since this, but Whitey Ford passed. Oh, right by the hole. Darn it.
Yes, remember we talked about that. You and me were on.
Oh, that's right.
He was watching the Yankee game when he passed.
That's right.
Yep.
They could have at least won for the guy. Jeez.
Well, they won the day he died that night.
Oh,
they
really?
lost the next day on Friday. He passed away Thursday night.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was the one where they lost.
He didn't see the collapse, so maybe it's probably best.
Went out on a high note. That's good.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to card shark it.
Oh, I
Happens
suck too.
sometimes.
Yep, off the rocks.
Me too. Well, let's try this again, Dave.
Yep. There we go. A little better. Oh, sure. Card shark makes it on the green in the first shot this time.
All right, stop rolling. Stop rolling. Thank you.
All right, Big Kurt, wake up from your nap, man.
No, we
Go
miss
from
you.
the cannon app.
You sent him some of those worms, didn't you?
Oh, I tell you what, I just got me some more of the worms today. We are ready for worms tomorrow. It's going to be a wormy day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back in the water.
I hit my putt too hard, and that's going to be a double bogey.
Try this again. Oh no, I'm back in the hole again. Well, this hole is going to be really bad.
I was surprised the Heat got that second game, considering the Dragic was out. But congrats to the Lakers winning for Kobe. I know you're not happy about that, but it's okay.
It was destiny.
Well, I've hit 3 in a row in the water.
Wow, still going at it.
He is not hotbox. He is tin cup over here.
That's what I was going to say. I was trying to think of the movie. And number 4.
Now you're just doing it on purpose.
I keep hitting it farther to the right, but it keeps going in the water.
Anthony Davis still not sure whether he wants to re-sign with the Lakers or not.
Well, he's an idiot if he doesn't.
They offered him a max deal earlier in the season, and he turned it down. So who knows what's going on?
Wow, turning down a max deal says a lot too.
Yeah.
Oh, my guy just gave up. That's crazy. I didn't know you could give up.
NASCAR says you're eating his favorite kind of food.
Oh,
Hotbox with the.
what do you
with the
say to
pizza.
that?
What, my pizza? Is this his favorite food?
I believe so.
Oh,
Pizza's phenomenal. Pizza's good.
yes.
It's never really bad. I mean, well, you can have bad pizza, but
No,
there's
you
never a
can have
bad
bad.
time for pizza. Never a bad time for pizza. You can just go,
No.
yeah.
Now, sometimes you can regret it. You know, when you get older and your acid reflux kicks in, then I sometimes
Right.
regret it. But
All right, we're on the topic of pizza. Let's go down the list. Pineapple or not?
Of course.
no.
I like pineapple.
Ugh.
Pineapple and bacon or pineapple and ham.
Yep, grew
Throw
up
some
with Hawaiian pizza.
jalapeno
Man.
on there. Oh, yeah. It's
I
good
don't
stuff.
like just normal pineapple, so.
Okay, so Karshark already said that he's adding on peppers, but what about Parmesan?
Yeah, Parmesan's very good. I put red pepper flakes too. Man, there's not a whole lot of pizza I don't like. Tell you the truth. Like,
So obviously
really
meat lovers then, right?
you know, sometimes I actually like a Supreme.
Mhm.
You know, I like a nice combination of them all. It depends. I also really enjoy just like a cheese. You know, keep it simple sometimes.
There was a place in Vegas that would do a 6-cheese pizza. It was so greasy and so awesome.
Oh my God. That sounds good.
It was great.
That sounds real good.
I
Yeah,
enjoy
so-
the oven fire pizza. There was a place in Wales.
Ooh.
The best
Oh,
pizza
yeah.
I ever had was in Wales. Oh, this pizza was so good. You wouldn't think the Welsh would do good pizza, but called Pizza Pronto.
Let's
Right
see,
there on the bay.
stuffed crust or just regular?
Stuffed crust is good. I like stuffed crust.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It gets to be a little much after a while. Like, I mean, Pizza Hut, I haven't ordered from Pizza Hut in a while. I'm not even gonna lie. Or some other places do it too. But
Yeah, it's basically a cheese stick and a pizza, but
yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. And I'll definitely eat it.
Are you guys waiting for me again, I guess?
possibly.
Yeah. I'm really sucking
Oh, we're
bad.
supposed to wait. My bad.
I,
I can wait now. Oh wait,
Uh-oh.
Meathead's up there.
I hit a
I'm
flyer.
almost done.
Yeah, I went to the
Almost-
right. I overflew the green. I'm in the water. I hotboxed it.
Chris, when are you going to do your video on your hotbox?
No, I got to get to it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
Every
with stuff for
day
the
I
worm.
come home and look for it, and it's never there. I'm so disappointed every day.
Oh no.
Make-
Yeah.
Make sure it takes an hour and a half so you can break my record.
Read all the stats on the back.
Reminisce on every card.
Yes.
Oh, I'm playing horrible today. Another double bogey here.
I'm at +8, so
Oh, jeez.
I think you're playing a little bit better than I am.
I got it down to even, par.
You're beating me. I'm at +1. At hole 6, par 3, +1.
Oh, I got a par.
Oh, car shark jogging in place over here. Get those
Where you
knees
guys
higher,
at?
man. Hole 6.
No.
Hole 6. What hole? I'm at hole 7.
Are
Did
you
I
really?
pass you guys?
I
think I am.
guess.
Yeah, Meathead's way ahead, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
My
definitely
bad.
ahead.
I thought I
can't
was.
find you guys.
I thought I was waiting for you guys.
Over
Or you
there
guys were waiting for
crying
me.
that we passed you up and you're way ahead of us.
Well, I do have to leave in 15 minutes or 10 minutes, so.
Oh, almost went out of bounds. All right.
Good approach. Just relax.
NASCAR, I really don't know, man. I'm working graveyard.
NASCAR, we're going to be honest with you, man. I think you need a new challenge other than Dave on the already open pack war. That's what we're talking about here. I'm not sure. But if that is, I mean, you're like 3-0 against Dave.
Yeah, you were whooping them on me, man.
So reach out to Hotbox, hotboxcards.net. Reach out to him, and he would love to do an already open pack war with you.
Just as long as it's not during the day, because I got a job.
Yeah, he works
That
normal
JOB.
hours, business hours.
Yep.
So good.
All right. Are you on hole
And
8
you
now?
have to send me the box too, and I'll have orders against you.
Oh, there he is. He's on the green over there.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Right behind the tree.
Nice.
+9. We're playing who finishes first, right?
Guys, hold up, and then we're whoever finishes first.
Good aim. Careful.
The draft was this past week. 25 pres or minus. Yeah, I thought it was really weird how they did the draft on WWE. I don't know if you guys caught that or not.
It really doesn't matter because they just switch people back and forth, so
Yeah,
never really cared for it.
Hole 8. It's par
I thought it was cool because it created some matchups that you hadn't seen for like the past year, but
Yeah. I did just buy a lot of autographed WWE cards off a guy. He had Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins.
You got some Ember Moon in there, dude? I'd buy an Ember Moon off you.
I don't think Ember Moon was in there.
I know I keep looking for one.
Baszler was in there, not autographed, but it was a memorabilia card. Somebody else didn't really get was. Jake the Snake was in there.
Sweet.
Wow.
I'm keeping the Jake and the Bray, and I'm going to sell the Rollins and the other ones.
How
And I
about you
just
already
won
on
an
the
auction.
green?
Yeah.
Where are you, man?
Hole 8.
Oh, okay. We're over here waiting for you, I think.
Wait, what hole are you guys on?
8.
Nice shot.
Oh,
just
well, I'm already
got
at the
the
green.
Yeti
I'm
over.
already at the green on 8. But I did just win an auction that came in the mail today, a 1983 Georgia Championship Wrestling wall calendar.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. It's got Ric Flair as one of the months, Ole Anderson, Stan Hansen, Gordon Soley, Piper. It's really cool.
It's a nice piece of
gonna be-
history.
Yeah, I'm going to put it right on eBay and try to sell it.
The old flipperoo.
Yeah. Oh, there you guys are.
I bought a cassette tape, a demo tape of Michigan death metal band when I was in high school for $4 at a Tower Records. I sold it earlier this year on eBay for $42.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude, it's unreal. Like, and I just was looking through stuff and I'm like, man, I don't really need this. We'll just throw it out there. And it bid up to that. That's crazy. I think I had it starting at like $2 or $3.
Yeah, it's crazy what stuff's
Yeah, you should
going for now, man.
always look stuff up before you sell it, or before you throw it away.
Before you throw it away, no doubt.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Nowadays, heck yeah.
Yeah. You'd be surprised at stuff that's worth a bunch of money. You know what? When I first started getting to eBay, the thing I started first selling was broken cuckoo clocks. You would be surprised the money you get for broken cuckoo clocks, because people use them for parts or they fix them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Easy seller.
Great shot.
How many broken cuckoo clocks did you have?
Are you guys on the last hole already? Okay, wow.
Yes.
Way behind.
They would sell pretty quick, so I didn't have like 50 or anything. I'd have 2 or 3 at a time. But then they would sell pretty quick. I'd get them at auctions, usually. Nobody would want them.
No, I bet, yeah. They just didn't know, man.
So they go for $1 or $2, and I would get 25, 30 for them at least.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Talking like estate sale type stuff?
Yeah, or just like, local auctions and stuff, not even estate sales. I don't think I've ever been to an estate sale.
Basically just walk around the house and they have stuff out there with price tags on it.
You know what? There was one I went to like that, but the lady was still alive and she was in the house, and she was, I don't know, she was kind of weird. Like her kids were selling the stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then the lady was like kind of hitting on me. It was like 70 or 80. It was kind of weird.
Oh man, gotta work those bunions out.
Well, she
The
was in
real
a trailer,
question
so
is-
she didn't really have any money, so.
Did you get the digits?
I could have got the digits. I don't even know if she had a
Should've
phone,
got
though.
the digits.
It was in the estate sale.
Plus 11. I think I won.
Yeah, I got lucky. I ended up even. Alright. Car Shark, you want to go back night as well, or?
Whatever.
All right, guys, I'm going to have
Try
to
to-
sign off here pretty quick. I got to get going.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh, no problem. I can't
Take
wait to see
care.
that video, Chris.
Yes, sir. We'll get on it.
All right. Everybody have a great night. Make sure you go to hotboxcards.net.
Heck yeah, use
For
promo
all
code
your
Syndicate.
money.
Yes, get an extra hit in your box. I saw even, what's his name? Johnny Waldock posted his video.
Oh, yep, sure did.
Johnny Waldock.
Yeah.
I beat him in fantasy football this week. It felt so good.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah,
I
just
put a
gotta
bunch
go
of
sit
Reds
back at
cards
the
in,
little boy
in
table.
for him, and he skipped a lot of them, but it was
Are you
all right. He
serious?
did all right.
Yeah.
He did talk
If
about
you
for a
can
while.
hear him, if you can hear it,
Yeah, he's got to get that camera on top of a box or something, because that is really annoying on his desk.
Well, he's got a DIY set up.
Oh.
DIY.
Well, mine's a DIY too, and mine doesn't sound that bad.
I know, man, but there's levels to this. Know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, at least I know my videos are a little bit better than his. Not by much. All right, everybody, have a good night.
All right, guys.
See ya.
All right, I'm gonna start a room.
He's gonna do a room. He's gonna put it in a room.
Gonna make an escape room. Let's do it. Let's do. We'll do green. Do 9 holes. And friends only, baby. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4.
God damn it! I got dropped again.
Uh oh.
I'm forever between 13 and 14. Level 13 and 14.
Alright, waiting for the room to connect. Alright, there we go. Room is created.
We will go to the room.
How'd your Lions do this past week? I didn't even get to watch any football.
No, they didn't play.
Oh, they had a bye week?
They didn't. Yeah, Yeah, and then now they're talking rumors Stafford possibly going to Dallas, but
I thought Dalton played okay.
yeah, I it just gives them something to talk about in the Detroit media because the team is just really not good. I mean, they've really regressed, honestly. Like, Caldwell was there, I think, 4 years, 3 or 4, and he had a winning record, all but one. So,
Dodgers Braves, bottom of the third, 1 out. Score is still 0-0. Mookie just walked to get on first, it looks like. Gonna send the starting signal here. We're gonna do some football picks, like we always do.
take the Jets and the points.
Are they blaming Stafford for what's going on? Is that what's going on?
No. It's everybody wants Patricia gone. Like,
Yeah.
that's just what I'm reading, and when I listen to the sports talk back up there online.
I mean, seriously, it hasn't been good. They've been giving up big leads, and he's supposed to be the defensive guy, right?
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know. They're cursed, man. I don't know. Hate to even talk about it because there's nothing you can really say anymore. I mean, they're that team they've come close a couple times, but they're just, if they can, I mean, they find new ways to lose games.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
Falcons are trying to take your guys' spot, I think.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy. Well, if you think about it, they have that brand new stadium, but they're going to fill it no matter what.
Mm.
And so, Arthur Blank's a pretty good owner. I wouldn't say he's a great owner. But
Yeah, everybody seems to like it there, but just can't get anything going.
yeah, and they don't draft particularly well either, like the Lions.
Yeah, I thought the Falcons bought the farm for that 2016 season and then are paying for it cap-wise,
Right.
All right, so next week we got the Washington Football Club 1-4 playing against the Giants in the Meadowlands. Kyle Allen making a start for the Washington Football Club.
Kyle Allen. Dwayne Haskins really been demoted.
Yeah. I mean, they had Alex Smith play last week.
Yeah, I saw that. That was... Yeah, I don't know how great. That, that's a push. Maybe the Giants because it's at home.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you're looking at DC to Jersey, so it's not really that much of a away game.
Yeah, I think it's a battle of who wants it least.
Very true. That's a very good way to put it.
Probably turnovers will decide this game, and it'll be like 15-12 with a bunch of field goals.
Right. It'll be ugly because the teams are.
Yeah, I say we just pound the rock, and we ended up taking this game. Washington Football Club is my pick. Let's see, good game coming up. 4-1 Browns division opponent game against the Steelers, who are 4-0.
The Browns are kind of surprising. That's not a lie. That's going to be a good game, man.
It is in Pittsburgh, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Why not? Cleveland's going to go in there and get a win.
All right. I say the Steel Curtain keeps it going, and Ben makes a bunch of people mad because everybody was trying to blame him for everything, but they've been playing pretty decent. That defense is on it. All right.
Yeah, that defense never really... It's always been pretty top-notch.
Yeah. Everybody's playing pretty good. They got Fitzpatrick, Joe Hayden, all those guys playing at good levels. TJ Watt's in his prime. Devin Bush. They got that defense right where they want it. All right, this one's going to depend on today's game, but we got the Texans 1-4 versus the Titans 3-0 off of the Bill O'Brien firing.
Yeah, I think the Texans are just going to be a slight dumpster fire the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So that definitely the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, agreed. They're going to beat the teams they're supposed to, but I think they're going to struggle against anybody that's close to 500 or over.
Yep.
All right, let's see. We got Joe Burrow 1-3-1 against the Colts, and Phillip Rivers 3-2 in Indy.
I like Indy at home, but I think the Bengals actually with Burrow have been fairly respectable. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, the previous 3 weeks he'd been playing as like a top 12 quarterback, but this last week was just horrible. Under pressure, his stats are not good.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of that's just being a rookie too in the league and the adjustment and the speed of the game and a little bit more of a complex defense to have to read. So
Yeah, Mixon's good, but I think they need to move on from Joe and figure out what they're going to do. All right, let's see. 0-5 Falcons versus the 1-4 Vikings. Vikings finally getting their first win last week.
you know, the Vikings are at home.
Yes.
I'll take the Vikings just because I don't think the Falcons are very good at all.
Yeah.
They're not good.
Falcons losing their GM and their head coach, who's Romeo Crennel's taking over in Houston. Who's taking over for Atlanta? Do you know?
Raheem Morris?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar.
I think he was a former player, right?
I think so too. But yeah, their GMs really made some questionable draft moves, and like you said, they sold out that one season with some of the contracts, and guys like Vic Beasley, bust, and some of the offensive linemen have only been good instead of being like that really, really, really good anchor to the line.
Yeah, they went speed on defense, and like they try to do the approach the Eagles did, where you add speed and then you're able to move guys in and out, but you can't pay your backups minimal the whole time, so they're suffering when people get hurt and their backups aren't as good anymore. So I think I'm going to take the Vikings at home. Captain Kirk going to take them to 2-4, I believe. Oh, that's a good shot.
Turned out all right.
The 1-3 Broncos versus the 2-2 Patriots. Is Cam playing yet?
I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a man. If Cam's playing, it's definitely New England. Oh, nice eagle, man. That was a long one too.
Thanks. Your turn. Yeah, Cam's playing. Patriots all the way. Who the Broncos still have Driscoll playing? I think that's who they got. They can't figure out what they're doing over there.
Yep. Yeah, they're kind of lost too.
Oh, staying even. -3 for both of us. Good job. 4-1 Ravens versus the 1-3-1 sinking ship Eagles. Eagles look horrible.
The Eagles remind me of, one step forward, two steps back. There's, you get some glimpses, and then you're like, oh, wow.
Oh, 25 Press says he got a Jeff Hardy through the mail return. That's awesome, man.
Dang, that is very cool.
That is fantastic. All right. Yeah, Eagles, man, they're paying for their Super Bowl run as well. They couldn't sustain that, especially with the salary cap and all those guys. I think that there's a lot of dead money on that team. Ravens all the way, man. 7.5-point favorites. I think that's right. They'll probably win by more than that.
Ravens are going to be hard to beat this year. Not unbeatable, but they're going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, they're giving Jackson, any of the good teams with good defensive line are giving Jackson the Ram treatment, where they're just going like a zone blitz type scheme where they're making Lamar make the throws. So far this year, he's been able to do it. It's weird, man. It's like playing against Vic. Like, Vic was able to run and go, but as soon as he got that arm going, people had to
Up here, maybe?
respect it, you know?
A break to the left?
Yep.
All right, Curtis's Bears are 4-1. They're going to Carolina against the 3-2 Panthers.
I kind of want to pick the Bears, to tell you the truth. And I think I will. Although Carolina has shown some signs of life, has shown a little bit of a running game, can do some things. Kind of surprised there a little bit. They've been playing decent with, Teddy, Bridgewater.
Sloping
Yep, two gloves getting it done, man. But I agree. I think BDN gets it done. He's been playing good for the Bears since he took the reins over.
Yeah, Bears are kind of a surprise team. I think a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But they've just. But you know what? The Bears have always kind of been that borderline playoff team to just a good to just barely making the playoff kind of team. There's been a few years where they've been bad, but
Trubisky was okay, but he made too many dumb decisions.
yeah, Trubisky was kind of but people fall. He's like a Blake Bortles. They fall in love with that size. They see a small snippet in college and what he did against, some teams. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of his in college. I think the defense carried him more in North Carolina, but 100%, darn it.
North Carolina football is another one of those programs where it's like, why has it? I mean, they produce a lot of players, a lot of good players, but they don't really necessarily really always have really good teams. They're just kind of.
Oh, 25 Pro says he's going to try to through the mill Ember Moon and Dakota Kai.
Woohoo! I'd love to through the mail Ember Moon.
Hopefully you'll have some success, man. That would be pretty awesome if you can get them to send some stuff back. That'd be cool. Make sure you have them put "Love you always, Car Shark Chris." Oh. Ember Moon made her in-ring return the other week.
Yeah, I saw that on NXT,
Put out the gauge.
I believe, right? Is that what I was
Yes.
watching?
Yeah,
NXT, yep.
it was the takeover event, right? I believe is what it was.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not a good view when it shows the pin that far away.
No.
Hey, bub. Sure. All right, let's see what I can do here. Oh, 100 again! Why am I doing that? Darn it.
I hate when that happens.
All right, on to your team. The Lions, 1-3 versus the Jaguars, 1-4. Playing in Jacksonville.
Lions are going to go down to that warm weather and win. Calling it now.
All right, shocking the world. Well, not really, but Jags just they got rid of a bunch of players, but they also hurt themselves. I don't think Miles Jack was worth the contract they gave him.
Heck, no. I mean, he's a decent player, but he's not. Yeah.
Yeah, they're suffering for it right now, I think. All right, let's see what else we got. We got the 0-5 Jets versus the 2-3 Dolphins. Going into Miami. Miami's actually an 8-point favorite here.
Wow. Who was playing quarterback for the Jets this past weekend?
It's been Darnold still, hasn't it?
No, I want to say it wasn't Darnold. Somebody else was in the game when I turned it on for a little bit. I had it down here.
I don't even know who their backups are. I have no clue.
Well, I was surprised by who it was. I'm like, dang on, that guy's still around, or
Is it Josh McCown?
no, it wasn't McCown. It was I can't think of the name. But I was pretty surprised because I was thinking it was going to be Sam Darnold, and it wasn't. Yeah, Jets are horrid. So
Yeah, Jamal Adams leaving that team has just made them horrible. McDougal is not the same player that Adams was.
mm-mm.
All right, they're still trying to trade Le'Veon Bell from what I hear as well.
Yeah, Le'Veon has a problem staying on the field, and I love him because he's a Spartan, and when he was in his prime, the shelf life for a running back's only what 3, 4, 5 years at the most.
Yeah, usually.
Unless you're an elite, in which he wasn't. He was as good as anybody for a while. I should say, I'd say he was as of a complete back as there was. Ugh.
Yeah, he was all-purpose all over the place.
Yeah, he can, catch the ball really well, run it. He's got some
backspin.
moves. Yeah, I wasn't.
All right, next up is the 4-0 Packers against the 3-2 Tom Brady, the Brady Kinnears. I don't know what to call them anymore.
That's going to be a fun game, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Tampa Bay at home, but they are the underdog.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Aaron Rodgers go down there and do his thing. That whole fourth down situation was kind of ugly for Tom. But he deserves a free pass, after he's made enough plays to kind of get a free one.
Yeah, and even still, even if it wasn't, they still tried to get it to the first down marker. It's not like he threw it like a 5-yard dump off and did
Very
those.
true.
He still tried to get it to the first down marker, so it's not like they weren't going for it. But yeah, you gotta know the downs, man. There's a whole guy on the sideline with a stick that says what down it is.
There we go. I'm gonna get up on that green.
4-1 Rams versus the 2-3 49ers in Frisco.
And Sean McVay's a heck of an offensive coach. That guy gets it.
I also think that they're only good the years that the Niners are totally injured.
And that's what I was, they definitely have their injuries this year. They were a little bit of a disappointment because they seem to play, but as the injuries are mounting, having a little bit of issue now. Again, I think that's going to be a pretty good game. I wouldn't be surprised with LA winning. But I think it'll be close.
Yeah, I think the Rams take it just because. Is Jimmy G back or is he still out?
I believe he's still out.
Yeah, there's no way Mullins takes that thing. Game of the week is Monday night. Chiefs 4-1 against the Bills 4-0.
Nice approach.
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to say the Bills. Just to give the up, or just to go out on a limb because it sounds like it's at Buffalo.
Yeah, it's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo. Monday night. Buffalo's going to start drinking probably around 2:33.
Yeah, barring any crazy injuries in tonight's game, I would say Buffalo as well.
Yeah.
And then the Dallas Cowboys at home against the 3-2 Cardinals.
Hole 6. It's par 4.
Another interesting matchup. Cardinals.
I'm going to say Dalton gets it done so that there's some controversy when Dak comes back.
Okay. Can't argue with that.
The NFC East is really up for grabs right now with Dak being out. I say we end up with our first losing, well, not first losing record because Carolina made it 7-9-1 or something, right? Or
I think so.
6-8-1.
I think it was a 7-8-1. It would have to be.
Yeah, so I think we have our second losing team making the playoffs this year ever. So it's like that whole division's just up for grabs right now, and it's going to take 6-10 to make the playoffs, I think, for that division, which is horrible. because Cowboys are currently sitting at 2-3. Giants are 1-4. Redskins or Football Club is 1-4.
Amazing.
And who else is in that division? The Eagles are 1-3-1.
There's a log jam at terrible.
Yeah, basically, like the leader of the division is 2-3, and their starting quarterbacks just went out for the year.
Let's make for some good division games.
Yeah, like every game counts, and it's basically going to come down to who doesn't tie. I think that's what it's going to come down to. It's horrible. Yeah, no. I would love to see the first ever losing team win the Super Bowl. That would be fantastic.
Someone get on a nice hot streak and just ride it like they do in the tournament, or that'd be crazy.
I mean, it's not impossible.
Could make a birdie.
You just have to get that right place, right time thing, you know.
Straight to the left.
The Ravens were 9-7 when they won. I think that's the closest. Ooh, you killed that thing, man.
Dude, I don't know what I was doing there. It was pretty sad.
Sloping down. A break to the right.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Car Shark's feeling sorry for me over here. How's the kids football team doing?
Oh boy, they played a team last week that wasn't very good, and I think they went into halftime
Make a birdie.
up 30. Oh, maybe it was 26-0.
Wow.
And then after halftime, they put in, like, they started letting the offensive linemen carry the ball and stuff. You know, but they were being good. Our team, our coaches are really good about sportsmanship and stuff like that. They weren't trying to score. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, here comes Aiden, runs the ball, turns the corner, and I have it on film, his first rush ever. Turns the corner, and the kid that's, like, pursuing him down the line, like, Aiden turns the corner and shoulder this kid, like, just, like, puts his hand back, hands and head, turns his head away, and, like, bends back like he wants no part of it. It's kind of funny. I didn't blame him. But, yeah, he rushed on his third rush. He just bounced it outside, and I just don't think this other team. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, he was super proud of himself too, and you don't go up to him and tell him like, you know, dude, this was against like, you know, you broke off this big 27-yard touchdown run, and I don't think any of those kids wanted to tackle you, dude. Like, I don't think they want to tackle anybody for the rest of that game.
They were like, no, we're good. It's cool.
Yeah, but you know what they did? They had some good players, and they had some good plays, and you know, they fought hard. They didn't give up, and I mean, it's tough. Like, Aiden was on a team last year that I think only scored one offensive touchdown all year.
Yeah,
Never
I remember
won.
you were talking about that.
Yeah, and my other son Jackson, he played last year, and he was brutal, brutal. And so
it's good to be on the other side of it.
This year's been kind of cool. It's been a little bit of a more positive experience on the winning side of things. So.
Has it made him want to try to run the ball again, or?
Yeah, they've got kids that can run it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if they let him do it like on a goal line situation, but he plays left or right guard, kind of switches in between them. So they kind of need him there to open up holes and stuff too.
Gotcha. He can fridge parry it.
Dude, they were giving the big boys they got a couple real big, you know, plump, thick boys, some Huskies on our team, and they were running the ball too. It's cool. They let the little itty bitty kids that, you know, don't play run the football. It was fun, man. Like, seeing them have a good time like that, especially the week before they got beat by a team from a better league. And it was like my first experience in like higher level, like Pee Wee Southern football. Like, we were at Dick's Sporting Good Field, and like they were announcing sponsors constantly. So I'm just like, and they were a little more rowdy, and yeah, it was a different vibe, dude.
Yeah.
But they were in a little upper league, and we lost pretty handily to them. But they needed that. You need that sometimes, you know. Gets you motivated.
Give you that little extra for next time.
Yeah, for sure. You got to remember how it feels. So.
Yeah, so I was never a fan of these guys when they would get drafted, of the ones that had never lost before, because you know they're not going to any good teams, and it's going to just mess with them.
Exactly. You have to face that adversity and battle through it, man.
Nice shot.
Especially on some, like, I felt really bad for Herbert, man. Like, he played a great game. Like, he made some horrible throws and got lucky on them. But
Right.
have that doink at the end and then lose the game right after that, it sucks, man.
Yeah, he's still got a great future, too.
Yeah, Los Angeles definitely should have won that game.
Battle for L.A.
Yeah, Herbert's getting it done, man.
Kind of surprised. I wasn't too... I mean, it's so hard to tell sometimes with some of these kids coming out of college.
Mm-hmm. Especially the Ducks, because like they never go under center; they're always shotgun. It's hard for these guys to adjust sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, Marcus Mariota. There was, I can't remember the name of the kid before. Oh no, Massacoy, Jeremiah Massacoy. They had a ton of guys back there.
Mm-hmm.
That just they were athletes, you know. That's what they really have to be, athletes who could throw the ball.
But yeah, so far so good. And his receivers are bailing him out a lot, and they made some fantastic catches in that game. But he did make.
He's got a
some
pretty
great
good
throws.
core of receivers too. Like, I mean, they don't have a too shabby of a. You got guys like Keenan Allen and Williams. Guys to throw to.
Yeah, Keenan's gotten a rough break, man. He's been a fantastic receiver that should have been doing a lot more, you know. Oh, that was horrible.
I like that running back that they have, that Eckler kid. I think he's pretty good.
Sloping down. A break to the left.
Yeah, a little undersized, but he reminds me of a lot of their guys that they used to have for those third downs for the Chargers.
Yeah, like a Sproles or. Speaking of Charger running backs, here's a throwback to the past. Do you remember Natron Means?
I love Natron Means, man.
That boy was eating all the time. Natron's a big boy. Natron Means.
He was there before Tomlinson got there.
Yep.
Was
And they have
Tomlinson was
Marion
actually on
Butts
another
before
team,
that?
right? And he got traded?
Was he? No, I
believe
think
he got-
Tomlinson was always a Jet. No, he was always a Charger, and then he went to the Jets. Was
Okay.
he a Charger? Then went to the Jets? I think he was always a Charger.
I know he.
Not 100%.
I thought he got drafted by somebody else and then they traded him.
Oh, now that could have happened. Like a draft day trade kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That very well could have happened.
The finale. Hole 9. It's a par 5.
25 Perez, later, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. I was not by the chat, so sorry if I missed you saying bye. All right, last hole. Yeah, so far all indications are that, well, at least the Cowboys are saying that Dak's going to be their future quarterback, but I don't know, man.
See, when I heard it was a gruesome injury, I didn't watch because I've seen some of those, and you can't unsee it once you see it. So Like,
The
and I
worst,
don't do good with that stuff.
the worst one for me was the Napoleon Kaufman injury when he was returning that kick.
That one was pretty gnarly. Do you remember the NCAA tournament? I don't know how many years ago it was. 7, 8 years ago. That kid from Louisville whose leg busted in half and went through his skin. Yeah, dude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mess you up thinking about that. It was definitely not intentional, but that one will give you the heebie-jeebies every time, man.
Bro, that's like watching the Sid Vicious one when he's jumping off the top rope.
You get
See?
dude, you get the heebie-jeebies every time. Like it's oh yeah. Napoleon Kaufman, like Joe Theismann, any of those things. You're like, it's not supposed to go that way.
Right?
It's not supposed to. Yeah, Jackson, he broke his arm 4 years ago. Probably 3 years ago, and he had to have a rod inserted. And remember, he came home, my wife came and got me. She's like, Jackson broke his arm. You got to come downstairs. I come down there. And it's not popping out, but you can definitely see it poking the skin.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you got to take him. Because this isn't me. There's no, this isn't like. Matter of fact, honey, I'm going to turn around.
I remember we were at the Orleans Arena and they had the motocross there, and some guy crashed right in front of where we were posted, and he had a compound fracture and you could see it poking out and everything. It was gross.
Oh.
I was like, oh yeah, he's going in the ambulance.
Yeah, I've never been to a Supercross event, but those things are one of those you kind of have to go to see it in person to really appreciate it.
Yeah. I always wanted to go to the one at the Coliseum just because they went around the torch and came down.
Oh, no way. That's rad.
Yeah. Big monster trucks. Those are cool.
Oh, yeah. Monster trucks are really sweet. We did something, a redneck game that is wonderful entertainment is the Demolition Derby.
Oh, Demo Derby. Hell yeah. You remember
Dude,
playing that
it
game?
is just, yeah, Demolition Derby is just fantastic stuff, man.
Yeah, I used to love playing the game in the arcade. That was cool.
There was an arcade game at Demolition?
Oh, yeah, there was a Demolition
Was
Derby
there?
game.
I'm going to have to get on YouTube and look, because I think I kind of remember it, but I kind of don't. Like, I don't
My
know.
other favorite to play was Ivan Reitman's Off-Road Racing.
Yes. Oh, dude, that was a fun game. Arcade and for the NES. Those
Yeah.
were both fun. Get
There were
those
4 steering
nitro
wheels.
boosts.
Yep.
Yep. Yep, dude, that was a sweet game. You're absolutely right. That's good times right there.
Yeah, you get all 4 of you playing. It was good stuff, man. All right, I got -6. Carshart got -4. That is our round for the day. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, it's fun.
Thanks for hanging out and dealing with my sleepiness.
You catch a nap, hopefully, before you have to head in. No, wait, you don't work tonight, do you?
Yeah, I'm off tonight.
No, you
so-
do. Oh, you're off tonight? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I took a little nap when I got home, so I'm a little bit awake.
Man, it's tough working that third shift, man, because it's hard to catch that full sleep. And yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You have my respect for that, dude. That's tough.
We'll see how it goes. So far, so good. Most people train for 2 weeks. They had me on my own after day 4, so.
Did you have to pull the strap on any blue hairs arguing over anything yet?
No, it's been pretty chill. They stopped all the bars, and everybody has to be over 21, so 90% of the problems are gone.
So usually the problems are with the young riffraff?
The smart-ass teenagers thinking they can be in the casino, and the drunks at the bar, so 99% of the problems are gone, man.
Right, there
Which I feel
there
like
you
Jay-Z
go,
over
dude.
here.
Dude, you remove the alcohol from a lot of those situations, and most of the problems do vanish, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, mostly everybody's been pretty chill. We're not open 24 hours anymore because they disinfect the place for a few hours. So,
Does it seem like it's a pretty safe, you feel comfortable with all the protocols and everything there?
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. Like, I don't think the temp check does it on its own, so we'll see how that goes. Just because like temperature is not the main factor, I think, in this thing. Like,
Right.
it's a big thing for it, but like a lot of people walk around and don't have any symptoms at all. So I think keeping the mask on is definitely helping.
Yeah, I'm still really perplexed by people who don't believe that wearing a mask does not help. And the key word is it mitigates,
Hmm.
the transmission. There's not a fail-safe, but it definitely mitigates it. Like, how can it not? And if, your mask is dirty, well, here's an idea. Wash it. You lazy momos, put it in the washing machine, hang dry it, buy you like 4 or 5 of them, so you don't
Yeah,
have to use the same one every day. I mean, come on, people, be smart.
yeah. I mean, I think the big thing for everybody right now is that everybody wants it to go back to normal, but the whole point of slowing the spread was to flatten the curve, and that meant that it was going to take longer for it to go away. And
Yep.
everybody went through that first initial push, and it's like now that we're reopening stuff, like it's still going. Like flattening the curve meant that it was just going to take longer for it to go.
Exactly. Exactly. And, they're having issues with the vaccine already, with the trials. And
Oh yeah, and
to
it was
me,
going to
it's
happen.
there's,
There,
yeah, I'm not putting my family, no vaccine in their bodies. Like, we're going to wait for a while to see how everyone else who takes it turns
yeah,
out. And
and they're rushing through it. But I think a lot of these employers are going to make it mandatory for people to take it. So we'll see what happens, man.
that's a good point, dude. Oh, that's a good point.
They're going to be like, well, because it was the same thing with the COVID testing. Nobody wanted to get the COVID test done, and then all of a sudden, employers are like, well, you need to get COVID tested if you want to work.
Mm,
And that's exactly what ours did. Ours was like, you can't come back unless you get the COVID test.
gotcha. I mean, they got to cover their end too, I suppose.
Yeah. So, but I think we're going to be dealing with this for as long as it takes. Like, they're rushing through this vaccine just to try to get it out in time, and I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
Right, it's definitely one of those things that's more important to get it right than to get it quick.
Prism NASCAR just went live. I think it's 120 a box. So if anybody is interested in that, it just went live on the Panini Direct site on the app. So I always like Panini Racing Prism.
Panini does a good job with the racing products for the most part, I believe.
Yeah,
All Prism products are pretty top notch. Prism's a
yeah.
nice brand, nice label.
Been really impressed with the mosaic this year.
Yeah, that football mosaic is just, like I said, I just got maybe like 6 random cards
Mm-hmm.
with a 99-cent order. And I'm just looking at them like, wow. I mean, the basketball was nice too. I mean, but for some reason, I just like the football. More of a football fan, probably. Looks
Yeah.
just phenomenal. Like, it's card stock is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, Charlie Rogers sent me a picture of some of the baseball ones, and they look good too.
Oh, are they doing a whole series, or is it part of Chronicles?
I thought it was going to be a whole series, but it might just be part of Chronicles.
I just Chronicle. Either way, at least we have it.
Yeah, but it's looked fantastic, and I thought Chronicles does stuff based on full sets, right? Don't they?
That I'm not
Except
sure
for their
about.
Chronicles cards, you know.
True.
So hopefully we'll have Mosaic Baseball. That would be fantastic, I think. But, all right, man. I gotta get these kids fed.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for hanging out with me and playing some golf and talking sports, man. It's a fun time.
Yeah, it was great, dude. Always enjoy it.
Appreciate you, brother, and we'll see. Not tomorrow, but probably Friday morning, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Subscribe and hit the bell for more videos and like.
That's right. You heard the little man.
Like a boss. Like a boss.
Appreciate you, brother, and thank you guys for stopping by and watching us. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.